Hello everyone, welcome to our May meditation. The 5th month of the year, do you believe it? Anyway, in the 5th month of this year, and each year, we gather our new ideas, we gather the connections we had made, we gather those little steps we tried to create, making things happen. We gather. The 4th month was all about planning. So if you have a plan, fine-tune it, twig it a little bit. This is the month to do it. This is the month where you have free will to choose your path. What are you going to focus on? Even if you focus on it for a day, a week, a month, just this month, you will get such insight, more confidence, and more understanding on how that can happen. If you focus just for a short while on your idea. Life happens very quickly, but it doesn't happen as quickly as you think it does. It is good to be able to focus on something, and something that would please you. We love ourselves, don't we? Enough to plan for ourselves? I'm sure we do. So this meditation, I would dedicate it to change. So get yourself comfortable into that lovely recliner, laying down. Most meditation I would share is done better in a chair or seated up. But if you would like to lay, that is your preference and your choice. We want our subconscious to focus on what's coming to the forefront of our thinking, our ideas. We don't necessarily need to snore while we're meditating. And I have seen a lot of that by laying down. You will never fall off a chair. I have seen a lot of wobbling, but you will never fall off a chair when meditating. So get yourself comfy. Temperature is important. Get yourself comfortable. And if all you choose is to put your headphones on and listen to this meditation while you're doing lunch, or you can while you are driving for this one, because it's a conscious meditation. There are quite a few, but I will hopefully be babbling for most of this, and I hope you get something out of it, because that is my intent. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. I do love myself, and I do love you for caring enough to switch me on and have a listen. So get yourself comfy. Take a couple of deep, deep breaths. When we do that, our mind decides to start thinking of where it's going to put the oxygen. So we're not getting too rattled to start off with. Breathe in deep. And breathe out deep. A couple of those deep breaths will allow your shoulders to drop. It allows your thoughts to get into another space of just being. What a beautiful space. Just being. Breathe in and out, and then regulate your breath to a nice slow pant. When we are comfortable with our breath, it actually is the same as your own heartbeat. Isn't that sweet? Just a little bit of science there. So if you're comfortable and you are ready to listen, Leave your eyes open or closed. But what I'm seeing for this meditation is a huge tower with a clock on it. I don't know whether it's Big Ben or not, but it has wrought iron amongst its face. The numbers are old Roman numbers and a white face on the back. And it's enormous. That's all I can see. I know the clock is on a stone tower, but this face is just in my face. Can you imagine that? Can you see that? It is time. It is time in so many different ways. And as we watch the second hand tick away, tick, tick, and tick, we start finding ourselves sliding deeper into a relaxed state. Here there is no bother. Here there is just us, just being, just listening to our thoughts. That's enough to bring your well-being back to your own self. I see this clock face being solid, being strong. It is our own timing, ticking away, slow and steady. It has a rhythm. You have a rhythm in your life. It has purpose. You have purpose in your life. It is ornate. You, my dear, are beautiful, just the way you are. Isn't that a beautiful way to start our meditation? We are part of time. I just feel our whole being just laying down and floating, just like time. There is no need to make an effort here. We're just being. If worry and anxieties are our past, wouldn't it be nice if we could see our future? Wouldn't it be nice if we could float into our future and be comfortable with what that will gift us? So we float, and we just float amongst the clouds, amongst time, over continents, over countryside, over the sea. We could be floating forward, we could be floating backwards, but my intent is we are floating forward into our life. And you know what? We are quite settled and we are quite comfortable. There's nothing wrong with that at all, is there? And if you would like, and when you're comfortable to do so, sit up in those clouds. Have a look around you. You have moved through time. everything looks the same, doesn't it? Peaceful, serene. There may be a few developments, but life goes on reasonably the same. It is very slow, our world, and that's the way we should approach it. Slow and steady, enjoying the moment, gaining and gathering experiences along the way. How beautiful. If you would like, propose a thought, have insight. Where would you like to have a little look at in 1 year's time, in a month's time, in 5 years' time, in 20 years' time? Life is free will. You are on a journey, and the clock keeps ticking. Where would you like to float to? Where would you like to reside? This is your choice. I shall give you all a little moment. Just to discover your path, your destiny, your purpose. It is important to you because it actually gains confidence in you. You are reassured that life just plods along, and so should we. Tick, tick, tick. Enjoy some quiet time. I think I may join you for a minute or two. Did you see? Do you understand now? Did you gain some confidence in that? Time ticks over slowly, 1 second at a time. We must approach this world 1 step at a time. Your world is amazing. You are amazing just the way you are. Fine tune, change a few things, but what will be will be. And it always will be a wonderful life. It is only us that gets in the road. It is only fear, our presumptions, that shake us up a bit and slow down time even more. We should definitely get out of the way of time, or step with it 1 step at a time. I am asking you to find that clock face again. Huge clock face just coming towards us. Yours may look a little different than mine. What does yours look like? What did you gather? What's important to you? I'm sure you have gained some confidence out of this. Start breathing a whole heap deeper. Sit for a moment, reflect on that moment in time that you actually gave yourself time to be. Time to gather. Time to reassure yourself. And if you're in the practice of meditation, you may like to jot down a few notes. Clear the mind a little bit. Allow yourself to be often, my dear. I hope you've enjoyed our May meditation from Grandmother Christine. I love you all.